hang on just a sec with your conversation. Sorry to interrupt. As you see on the monitor there, we are actually live, and we're also streaming live on Facebook. We're on Zoom and Facebook, so hello to all your friends out there. We won't be able to see who's on there. Derek has comments that you can yell at me if possible. All right, so sound. He's got it. Every Friday we do the 7 o'clock Friday fireside chat. I've been doing it from various locations around the state and out of state and in the city, but stealing a fireplace from somewhere. By the way, the A-Loft has a really nice outside fireplace. You walk in and say, "Can you light it?" And then they'll do it right behind us. Can't steal a fireplace. Yeah, you can. Today we're going to do a few things. We're going to go through and do our fireside chat, and we're going to do a little bit of a mastermind session. But you're good at this. You've done it before. All right. Life Mastery kids, put your hands up. That's you. That's you too. There we go. Good. All right. No cell phones. No interrupting. No, what a big change in him from the Mr. Interrupter he used to be. Yeah. And if you're interested in coaching at the end, I'll give you how to do that. Anyway, want to start off with a quick story and something Marina doesn't remember.
Probably not.
No. Many moons ago.
Well, that would be correct.
We were raised by our mother. Our old man was an idiot. Still is, probably. I don't know.
I'm sure.
I don't know. We haven't talked to him in a very long time. But that first Christmas where we had just with our mom, the old man was doing the jerk thing and threatening to ruin our Christmas. So it was already evening, it was dark, it was Christmas Eve. We were concerned about Santa. And Mom decided, yeah, we're not staying at home today. Right away, I remember panicking a little, like, will Santa find us? Yeah, of course. So we threw all of the gifts and stuff that were under the Christmas tree into the trunk. And it was one of those old 1977 Chevelles. Trunk for days. Everything fit in there. We headed off to Grandma and Grandpa's farm. And they were not there, of course. I think they were in Hawaii. That was one of the times they were in Hawaii. It was like, we're not sticking around here. This is the Great White North, and it's 40 below zero. We're out. And so they bailed, and they're in Hawaii. And we showed up at the farm there and unloaded all the stuff. And I think Grandma still had a little tree up, that little one that she always had up. And we kind of stacked all the presents together, put the tree on top of it, and woke up Christmas morning there, and we had a really good time. But it kind of, I'm telling you that story because it was a kind of a horrible situation that my mother worked really hard to fix so it wouldn't affect us. And I've had a couple conversations over the last week with other parents in similar situations. So it made me think of ways to make Christmas different or unique, keeping some traditions, throwing some out, creating new memories, and creating just a new experience. So now we're going to kind of branch off into the exercise portion. Don't worry, you're not going to be doing jumping jacks or anything. I'm going to give you just 1 minute. Alex, you too. All right. 1 minute. And I want you to think up a best new Christmas thing that you've done or a best new Christmas thing you can do to make this one different? And I'm actually going to be writing all these down because I'm going to repost this with all the suggestions for those parents that are in those situations where they need to create new customs, new traditions, and new experiences for their families. And we're going to use your brain power to do it. And that's the power of the mastermind. 1 minute starts now. Chat amongst yourself. 45 seconds. And Derek, you'll announce what Alex comes up with. 30 seconds. Come up with some good stuff. Use the kids' brains too.
Are you teeny now?
Jeopardy theme times 2. Okay, time's up. Okay, we're gonna start off. Where are we gonna start off? Right there. You guys.
Us?
Yeah. What?
They were talking about his suit.
Oh yeah, new Christmas tradition.
What do you got? New Christmas traditions. Something creative. Go.
Well, I had to change things up, and so actually each year for the past 10 years, we switched and we go downtown, and we ride the Max downtown. We get coffee, we walk to Voodoo, then we go stare at the Christmas tree, take pictures, watch the weird people around the Christmas tree, and that's what we do. That's our Christmas
I'm
tradition.
not sure that could be done this year.
I know we haven't done it this year.
You can't see them anyways, we're masks.
Yeah.
Still weird.
No.
Are you sure? Because they went up.
Unless they're gonna stop right there.
Okay, I like that. Anything? Anything?
Well, the Christmas ships.
Christmas ships? Okay, I like that.
Past few years I've been going to the racetrack to see lights with my mom.
Racetrack. Who's been to the racetrack?
Here.
Watch the lights. PIR lights.
We did that with baby.
All right,
But we've had
knifers.
some changes in our house due to age.
So everybody listen, please.
We've just had some new awareness in our household due to age, and so it's actually kind of cool because we're focusing more on each other and what's important to each other as we're giving gifts or thinking about giving gifts.
How so?
I can't really say a whole lot about it.
Understood. Okay.
Do you understand?
Message me that. Message me
But
that.
do you understand that there's
Yeah.
a kind of an awareness of things that are different now? And so
Affirmative. Yes.
We've had to it's kind of nice though, because it gives us a new way to just focus on each other rather than on this other thing.
Gotcha. I understand that. Yep. Okay, I like it. Family focused.
Well, we changed from living in a house to not having a chimney or anything like that in our trailer. So I actually created one out of cardboard and like wrapping paper. So I know they like did our own little. I built a tree on the wall with garland, so that way they still have a tree even though they don't have a room. So
Building a fireplace.
built my own
All right, you guys, what do you got?
We should do that.
Ice skating. How big of a gingerbread house? Okay, I'm for it. All right, Swearingtons, what do you think?
I think we just came up with
We had a
going to the beach, kind of a change of venue.
What would you do at the beach?
Oh gosh, we've gone down. We rented a beach house for a few days during Christmas. When I was little, if my aunts and uncles weren't coming up for the holidays because they couldn't get leave, we would go to the coast and just go out to eat and have quality dinner at a restaurant.
Somebody else.
Yeah. So grandma wouldn't have to cook, and
We've never done that.
we just
Have you
went out-
met your mother?
Just checking.
I don't think grandma was gonna make that.
It was the best because the winter time is when all the storms happen. So you would go storm watch at the coast and have a nice dinner.
No cooking.
That's crazy.
Wow.
That's crazy.
All right.
Sheltering in place.
Just
No, but seriously, when she was born, we lived out of state, so every year for Christmas.
hang on. We have to be able to hear. Everybody has to be able to hear. So one talker at a time, please.
She was born in Washington, so every year we would drive down either my parents or Bonnie's parents, and so we actually get to wake up and be in our house on Christmas morning. So that's
That's a concern, isn't it? Well, we have to go spend it at mom's house. Or we got to go spend it at mom's house. You know, and whose house? Which parents do we offend this year? Yeah. Right? See, and that kind of brings up one of mine. I'll insert one of mine. I absolutely want to escape and see none of you for a while, and go to and there's a couple places between here and like Central Oregon, like little cabins on a lake, and you rent them for a handful of days. And there's one place where you can stay in one, but the bar is at the other end of the lake, and you can walk along the tracks because they're clear, of course, and end up at the bar, and then walk back, and you're not going to get lost because it's just one long straight thing. So I like the shelter in place thing, and it kind of gives you the escape and lets you focus on your family rather than everybody else there. What do you guys got?
So this year, my kids are old enough now, we don't have to watch all the animated cartoons, so we've started watching some of the.
Die Hard.
So we've been enjoying some new Christmas movies, new to them, because they can now sit through them and they understand them and they can laugh with them.
See, yeah. All right, let's see. Carnahans, what do you have up there?
Couple of new things. One was we took a family vote on whether to have Christmas at home or go to a family member's house. So we voted to stay home for them and go to her parents next week
Uh-huh.
or the week after. And then the other new thing we did was we went up in the middle of Mountain National Forest in the middle of nowhere in Choptown.
Woo! I like that.
See, we've never gone out to the middle of nowhere to chop down a tree.
not the middle of nowhere.
No.
Basically, I mean, there was parking.
Yeah.
We wandered.
Cool. You had one more. I thought-
We were talking about, what side of the family do you offend by not going? Well, her family does this thing where you go to one person's house on Christmas Eve and do a thing, and then Christmas morning, kind of do your own thing, or go to somebody else's on the other part of your family.
So you don't have to offend anybody.
So is it the same person? Hey, Christmas Eve, we're always going to the same
Christmas
place?
Eve, we will always go to with my family and my sister's house.
We did that for a long time.
Anything else? Anybody hear anything that they want to add to that you could expand on?
To make your own Christmas ornaments.
Making your own Christmas ornaments?
Actually, I did that at work 2 weeks ago. It was pretty fun. Made the office a mess.
All right. Derek, what does Alex have to say on there?
You
Oh.
said
You vanished.
Uh-oh,
There he is.
going out with my friends for Christmas Eve.
nice.
Where?
Where
Doing
going?
what?
Quick, tight.
You have to open the chat. You have to open the chat so we can see it.
He says BFJ.
Okay. So there's another restaurant visit. Okay. Yes.
Shopping locally instead of on Amazon.
Shopping locally.
Some people really happy that we were coming into their stores.
Especially right now.
Yeah.
Especially right now. Absolutely.
Very conscious and hard effort.
Okay. So how did that work listening to everybody else's suggestions? Was there any surprises in there for you? Yeah, there's some different stuff. What's the most unusual thing you've ever heard somebody doing for Christmas that you want? I don't know if I'd do that. Or like, wow, I can't wait to do that.
Walking the track to the bar.
I haven't done it yet. I've just researched.
Google.
My daughter.
So Disney for Christmas?
Well, the day after Christmas they left.
Okay.
Traeger, I would be there if they were open.
Traeger Christmas. I like that. Ice fishing. Where would you go ice fishing?
No, you asked what the weirdest thing you've heard of.
Oh, okay.
I don't know how to get it done.
I was just in Idaho last weekend, and there was a lot of ice and snow and coldness, but nothing was really frozen over yet. And I was kind of kicking myself. I don't know where my skates are. I'm sorry, it's a horrible thing to say to you guys, but I don't know where my skates are. Your skates are sitting right next to my skates.
My skates.
Riley, where are your skates?
Yes, you do.
How do you not know where your skates are?
I don't know.
I don't know.
My skates.
Oh, all right. So this is the kind of thing we do every Friday for the free fireside chats. It's mostly for the grown-up folk. For our mastermind kids, when do we do yours? Come on, Riley. No hiding.
Sunday.
So we do it for the kids Sunday. We have two versions. We have a full coaching program that we do for like these ones that are here. Alex is on the Life Mastery Light version. If you're interested in doing something, just message me and we'll sort you out. The last one that we did, actually, Alex, I'm going to bring you up for a second. Alex was on with one of my other Life Mastery Light kids, Kai, and I asked a really hard question of him. First of all, it was lies kids tell their parents. Remember that one?
I did.
Lies kids tell their parents.
We can have that chat later, huh?
All right. So, what were some of those? All right. What were some of those?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Sweet.
Much louder. What time the kid actually goes to bed? That's what the kids are lying about. Michaela, what else do you lie to your mother about?
Well, there's another one.
She can't lie about her location.
All right, one more.
Oh.
My brother did it, or sibling. I didn't do it. It was my brother, my sister.
I don't get
Okay. Okay. So parents. Next, I asked them, what do you think the biggest lie your parents tell you is?
Oh, favorite child.
All right. So this is what and Alex knows what he did over here. Alex and Kai actually had a big problem with this question because I think one of the biggest things that you lie to your kids about is you tell them, "I'm fine. I'm okay. That's not a problem." Right? And it got real quiet in here. Okay. And Alex, I know that hit Alex like a punch to the chest. And Kai was more stoic and it looked like his screen froze, but he just wasn't blinking. Okay. And I think both gentlemen had a long discussion with parents after that call, like, so you're lying about this? So, but it's a big hit. And, you know, we do that to protect our kids from having to deal with stuff. Yeah, adult stuff that they don't need. So these are the type of things that we talk about during regular mastermind sessions. The Friday fireside chats are a little bit more fun and more for the adults. And we can get back to other things. So thank you for for participating in it. This is the most people we've ever had. I figure you're a captive audience, so we might as well do it now. All right. So for those of you online, thank you very much. And let me guess, we never recorded this, did we?
It's live.
It's live on Facebook, so there'll be that. Cool. And so I will share it with all of your suggestions. And go ahead and share those out with your friends too, and ask them what's the biggest thing for them. Because there's going to be a lot of parents actually reading these, going, "Oh, that's a good idea. That's something new we can do," or "Yeah, we used to do that. That's off the list." So thank you for helping everybody out. Give yourself a round of applause. That was outstanding. And you may return to your conversation. All right. See you, Alex. Thanks for coming on.